Hello, welcome to my channel, Frankie's Tarot. My name is Frankie, and this is the collective read for this week. We get the new moon in Gemini. Thank you for being patient with me. I changed the time a little bit because I was recording tomorrow's lives. Tomorrow for Libra, Scorpio, and Sag. So I had to get those out. Hi, Anna. Hi, Isa. Hi, Angel Eyes. Hi, Emma. And we have a small list today, so that's okay. Some people will pop in, and if not, that's okay too. I'm going to go to yoga tonight, get some stretching in, get some yoga in. It was a 20-second lag before we heard you. Hi, Olestia. I said it, Olestia, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. The connection, we have a really good connection here, really good internet, and so I don't know. I got pickleball in, yay! All right. Like I said, I'm always a day late and a dollar short, so I'll be doing pickleball when pickleball's not, when it's not popular anymore. I've got to go get my yoga on. I pulled the card of fate. So for those of you new to my channel, and I appreciate all of you, I've got so many new subscribers coming in, and it's just getting to know me. So I'll be telling you a little bit more about myself. Don't forget you can watch that interview too I did with Natalie Sadie and Ann Wolke, both that I met on High Vibe TV with the Leo King. It's in the link it's in my description box too if you want to know a little bit about my journey. But I do talk a little bit about the moon energies. I'm always studying astrology in the background. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't come up here and try to pretend like I'm an astrologer, but I definitely stay in tune with what's going on in the astrology world, and always learning and seeing it in the cards and knowing the cards, how they play out in astrology as well. Plus the new moon energies, which we are in the new moon Gemini, coming in on Thursday. So I'm a big manifesting coach. Before I started my tarot channel, I was always about manifesting, and I do have my membership where we talk a lot about manifesting as well. And so those of you who understand the laws of the universe, the laws of assumption, manifesting, and things like that, my advice when I'm doing your personal readings that I'm doing today usually comes with advice on how to manifest things in, right? I'm not that tarot reader that is going to just sit here and pull cards for you, and you just wait for the card. If you don't take the guidance and you don't listen and you don't do the work, there's nothing a card can do for you. There's nothing a tarot reader can do for you except tell you the possibilities that are coming in. Tell you some things can be unexpected in our life. An energy can show up in your current energy, and it can show what you're moving towards, right? And if you're resonating with it, most likely it'll show up in your life. But if you're going against and you're just sitting there in a lack mentality and you're not doing any work to manifest in what's coming in for you, you're going to miss the bus. So I often come from a place of, always expecting the best, first of all, so I can help you guys see and expect the best as it's coming towards you, because that is a mindset in itself. So when I'm up here and I'm telling you to look forward to things and to change your perspective of things, I'm doing that because I know our thoughts and our feelings create our reality, and the vibration that we're in is also attracting in what's around us. All right. So also paying attention to what's showing up around you is big cues to what's going on within your own mind and within your own inner world. All right. So that's where I'm always coming from in my readings. The more you listen to my readings and even the collective all signs, you start to see how everything comes together and how I work with the cards and with everything. Hello, Mojo. Hello, Pixie. Hello, Susie Q. And we are doing super chats today after I do a quick collective reading that is new. I just started doing this to just kind of get an energy of the week and messages. And so Yes, during a collective read, oftentimes you'll get the same message. We're in the same world together, the same universe right now. We're all on the same page. We're here together. We're looking at each other. You're listening to me. We're in the same vibration right now. All right, and the same planets are going into alignment with us right now. All right, so we are going to be feeling them a little bit differently, but I'm doing a collective, so I'm not doing a personal. So I'm not coming in and doing a, it's not going to be that unique. It's going to be pretty much a collective reading, and each and every one of us has placements in certain of these zodiacs. So you're not always your sun card. That's your soul. You're not always your moon card. Your rising is the way you show up for the world and how people perceive you. It's your front door. Your soul is your sun, right? Your relationships and your emotions and your environment is the moon, right? And then we have we have the north node, which is where your soul is calling you to, the south node, where you're coming from, all the lessons you've learned, what you came into this world with. You have Mars, how you initiate, how you move forward, how you get shit done, how you take action, right? We have all kinds of different placements. So a collective reading can you can resonate with a different sign every single time. So trust your intuition when you're coming into these. All right. Yes, Alex did announce the collaboration this morning. I don't know if it's Wednesday yet. We're kind of working with each other's schedule. I'm hoping that it's on the new moon. We just kind of going with the flow, and I will have Alex Giles Astrology on my channel again this week. We had him on last month during the new moon in Taurus. He goes over the next 30 days for astrology, and then I pull cards with him and we work. I just love the way we work together. And so we do an astrology and a tarot reading for you for the next 30 days. And it's in alignment with what's going on. So you can take notes during it and you can reflect on it. I already have my June notes being taken on what important dates are coming up. I'm a Virgo rising, so I look at the Scorpio and the Virgo, and I look at the change in aspects. And when you start to get to know your birth chart and you can kind of map out important dates that are coming up, I can see which days might cause a little bit more conflict, which days I might be a little bit more emotional, which days are good opportunities for me to publicly speak, get my opinions out there, do things work related. Astrology will show you where you might need to take a rest or a break, and maybe from a love relationship because you're not on the same page. And when you use these energies and these readings wisely, it can help you. The reason why I like Alex is because he focuses on your everyday. He focuses on reality and how we show up in every moment, just like I do on this channel. How can you work with these energies so that you can make better use of your time and not create tower moments when you don't want to, or not have to. If you see a tower moment come in, how can you navigate the waters so that you can lessen it, or how can you learn from the experience that's coming in? We might have heavier energies, but maybe this is a day where I don't try to have the deepest conversations with people. If everybody's in a heavy mood, they're not going to want to hear this Scorpio dive deep into the truth and bring out all the heavy shit so that I can trigger you. All right. There's just times when we can work with these energies and know how to make our lives easier and navigate these waters. And that's what my goal has always been on my channel. And that's what Alex's goal is too, is really keeping it to where how can you every day you can wake up and you can hear him. And I also watch the Leo King too. And I get a grasp on what's going on for the day and how do I want to confront my day. All right. And so I did pull, and happy birthday to Mojo's Tarot. It is his birthday. Hello, SR2. And he's going out to eat with some friends later. Yes. How old are you? 29? We got an available Bachelor Gemini here. Catch. Mojo's been on my channel before, for all of you new. He's been a long going mod of mine and eventually started his own channel. I collabed with him and he is growing successfully. He's 35 in Holden. Wink. but he's beautiful. All right. So faith is the archangel that I'm pulling out for this week. And one of the main messages that I'm focusing on for this week, and it was the same last week, I kept saying the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is still, I'm feeling it. I'm still in that Six of Swords, the energy where it's time to navigate into unknown territory. It's time to move yourself into something new. Initiate, take action, get yourself out of the hell that you're in. All right, I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. The hell, we create our own hell. We create it with our mind, with our thoughts. All right, so if we're stirring up in this pot, this Five of Swords, just come on, everybody just keeps adding more shit, and the stress is just getting too much for you, and it's overwhelming you, and you can't even focus on the things that you really want to focus on, and you're constantly trying to find things to do to get your mind off it. Take a look at it and just be like, you know what, I really need to make a decision. I've got to get the hell out of this. I've got to cut cords, cut ties, you know, to things that are not taking me anywhere, to things that are not getting me to where I want to go. All right, holding on to something in hopes that you can create something from it, but you're wasting all this precious time that you could be creating other things in hopes that you're thinking that you still need this one thing in order to create what you want. Anything that is meant to be yours will be yours. Anything, all the things in this life that are meant to be for you will be for you. We create our lessons by holding on. We create our own suffering by holding on. We create these things by thinking our thoughts, expectations, control issues. If we just pack up and take exactly what we need in a little suitcase, what would you put in it? And just get in that boat and just keep moving forward. And just see what else is coming through. What else is coming through? And understand in your mind that you're not losing something. It's just fading away. And if it fades away and leaves your mind for good, it was not meant. And you're going to see how much more peace you feel. If it was meant for you, I promise, if it was meant for you, somebody or something is going to come back around for you, because they are not going to want to let you go. But give the cord to them, to the situation. Let them figure out their shit. Let them do their thing. You do your thing. You move forward, and you just set it out and have faith. If it is mine, it is mine. But I am going to take this precious time of mine, and I am going to explore, and I'm going to do whatever it is I need to do to get myself off this couch and to choose to go do something. No matter how hard it seems, you've got to navigate this new territory. You got to go for it. I've been wanting a new job. Go out there and look around and stop making stories up before you get to every single job and say, oh, I'm not going to be good enough for that. That looks boring. That, you know, it takes me back to the cards that I just got from Hay House. I remember I opened up the package and I canceled my subscription right away because I was like, these cards are boring. I haven't stopped touching these cards since I got them, and I canceled my subscription like a jackass. That's how quickly I judged it from my first impression. And the same thing comes when we go to make change. Oh, I'm going to get up and go out. I'm going to try and date, but that person's not going to like me. Look at me. You come up with every excuse. You've got to decide what that block is of yours, that story that you're telling yourself that is stopping you from moving forward, and say, I am going to face this story and I'm going to prove myself wrong. And I'm going to get out there and I'm going to go. And I'm going to go do this. I'm going to stop talking about the change I want to make in my life. And I'm going to face the fact that it's here now. And it's not going to go away, because as long as I want this change, it's going to be my own personal hell if I stay in this place that I'm at and I don't get up and go and do it. It's not, this urge, this desire is not going to go away. You'll find other things to attach to fill that space, that void. And you'll still never be fulfilled because you're not following your soul. You're not following your truest desire, where you're meant to go. So you've got to cut cords, break free, and move forward and figure out what that first step of it is for you. I want to change my diet. I want to detoxify. I want to start doing this new health regimen. I want to get a new job. I want to go back to school. I'm going to start looking at things. I want to get my content up on YouTube. I'm not going to keep asking people what to do, and I'm just going to do it in hopes that somebody comes in, and maybe a mentor comes in, maybe somebody comes into my life. I'm going to move. I'm not happy in the energy that I'm around. The people I'm around, I may find, you look at the 5 people you have around you. What kind of mood are they always in? That will bring you are always as successful as the people that are around you. So if you're not around successful people, you're not, I've been heard it before. Always try to put yourself around people that are way more successful than you so that you will level up. But if you keep yourself around people that are on your level or down, it's going to bring you down, and you're always going to feel like you're trying to float up above water. And that's not a comfortable feeling. You take that feeling everywhere you go, and you attract that vibe in everywhere you go. I look at my life and I say to myself, where do I like to be? Where am I having fun? Where do I feel good? And when I start to see that even the places I go, I don't feel this excitement or this passion, I start to reflect and think, what's wrong with my energy? I'm going to yoga. I'm going to Pure Bar. I go to the beach. I'm going hiking. I'm going here. And if I'm not feeling truly rejuvenated by the places that I like to be, something else is going on within me, and my energy is being drained. You've got to take a look at your environment. Are you feeling like whenever you have an encounter with somebody else, do you leave that encounter going, that was a great conversation? I learned a lot from that person. That person really just said something that's making me think. I love having people in my life that do that to me. And man, I can want to fight back as much as I have a lot of knowledge. But every one of us is smart. Every one of us has the ability to tap in. We've all been through a life experiences in our own journeys. We are all gurus inside. We all have something to teach another person. Be open to listen to what everybody's saying to you. But if you are around people that really are just draining and bringing you down, that is, you can only, I always say this, you can be the lightest being in the world, but you walk through swamp on a daily basis, you're going to pick up leeches and grime and crap, and you're not going to be able to take that shit off you. You've got to take a look at your environment. I just felt like pausing there. All right. So we have the card of faith. Let's see what moon cards come up. We have the new moon in Gemini. The new moon in Taurus was a very big new moon for me. I mean, for all of us. I mean, I took it so serious. I take my new moon seriously. You got to set your intentions. I have 5 books. If I could show you all my books I've got journals, books. I've got my astrology books, my cards, everything, you name it. I've got my little notebook here that I write down every day, little jots of notes. I pull my cards out every morning. I journal every morning. I take a look at what's coming through. I even want to extend on that even more, because if you just keep continuing to write and write and write and write, you'll be surprised at what finally does come out. You get past the superficial when you're writing, and then you start writing shit. And there was a couple times I started writing some shit, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Right? And it's like, wow, that's what's really going on within me. And I need to look at that. Right? So the new moon is a really good time. This is a new beginning energy, and new beginnings. There's a lot of other things going on in the planets, and Alex will talk about that, but there's this new beginning energy, and new beginnings can be uncomfortable. New beginnings sound glorious and beautiful. Every time you see a new beginning written on a tarot title or something, new beginnings, everybody's like, yeah. And I'm going, shit, that means you've got to start figuring out the path again. All right, I got to walk through. Nobody, the new beginnings means you got to change. You got to move forward. You've got to step into the unknown with the new beginning. People hear new beginning in a relationship. New beginning in a relationship could be a new beginning of hell again if you don't make any changes. Just because you got somebody coming back in, new beginning. Oh, it sounds beautiful. But that new beginning can end with a death card within 30 seconds. If you're not changing anything, if you're not changing your mindset, if you're not willing to do any work, if you think it's just going to magically be a new beginning, I don't know what to say. I can't battle these perspectives, and I can't say you're wrong. I can't say it. Our beliefs, what we believe in, is true for us. But I can tell by a collective responses and working with thousands of people for so long now that it doesn't always turn out the way you think if you're not making any changes. This new moon, this new beginning is a good time to set your new intentions. Take a look at what you set on the new moon in Taurus. What was it that you wanted? Now you look back and you say, do I still want those things? Look at the people that you wanted. Look at the SP. Look at any changes that have happened. Look at how you've changed. Are you just holding on to something because now it's your ego going, I can't let go? Or are you holding on to something because, you really, truly, truly want this? But if that's the case, if you truly, truly, truly want it, take a look at how you worded it, what you were looking at, what your focus was. What movement did you see this past month and what didn't you see? Now, what can you do on this new moon? Because this is a powerful Gemini new moon. Gemini is the magician, right? And it's also seeing things from different perspectives. Maybe now you can take a look at how you were seeing things a month ago, and maybe now you can see it totally different, and you can make the corrections that you need to make so that you can continue manifesting in exactly what you want to manifest in. I also like to, what just dropped into me is that Gemini is about looking at the different perspectives, right? Maybe this is a good time to practice changing your perspective and looking at the perspective of the situation that you're trying to call in. You've got to try and put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in your person's shoes and see how they see you. See what they're saying. See what they're saying to you. And listen to what they're saying to you and ask yourself, why are they saying these things to me? Then go within and self-reflect and say, I need to change a story or change something. You can really use this time to really to take a bigger, more expansive look at what's really going on. Because when it comes to manifesting, and it comes to manifesting an SP or manifesting anything that you want in your life, even money, you have to believe that money wants you as much as you want money. Your SP wants you as much as you want them. But if you're still looking at it just from your perspective and you are thinking that, they don't want you or they are not near you and you're focused on what you don't have, you're not manifesting in the correct way. You're manifesting exactly what you don't want. Because manifestation is a natural process. You're going to manifest no matter what. So you really have to pay attention to how you are seeing things and what you are saying to yourself. Take a look at the perspective of what you're trying to manifest in and put yourself in that shoes. See yourself as your SP coming towards you and see what they're trying to say to you. See what they want. See how you can change what you're seeing. If, hopefully that came out clear, right? That came out exactly. Let's see what cards I get. This is a powerful new moon to rewrite and be very clear about what it is you want. Be very clear, Speak it to the universe, write it to the universe. Gemini is a collective of all the tools you got, from writing, from reading, from what you're listening to, your affirmations, your self-talk, the spells that you say, the words you say, making sure what you're saying. When I keep, and this is why it's good to have good connections around you. I have friends that will tell me back what I keep saying. And then I'll finally go, damn, I keep saying these things. I am manifesting this. I keep saying these things, and they are repeating back to me what I'm saying. And I'm saying things that I don't want to believe, but I continue to keep saying them. Pay attention to your words and what you're saying to people and to what you're saying to yourself. Hello. Yes, I'm doing a collective right now, and I am doing super chat at the end. I've pinned a couple people that said they sent in the background, but I will update the list when I am done. I know you are loved. Libra energy. All right, practicing gratitude. All right, this is a very strong one for me, practicing gratitude during this every day, and it's landed more for me over this past year. Right, I've always heard, oh, be grateful, and I get mad. I want to pull a tantrum. I'm sick of being grateful. All right, oh, I'm grateful with gratitude. No, it lands differently. What you say and what you do and how you feel is what you're attracting in towards you. If you are in the energy of abundance and gratitude, and I know when I'm not, and I can feel when I'm not in it, and I get told when I'm not in it, right? I will start to see all the things that will make me feel, it will validate why I don't feel grateful. This is why I'm unhappy. This keeps happening. This isn't showing up for me the way I want it to. But if you can change your focus to gratitude, and you can start looking at the things you have that and focus on the things that you have that really feel good to you. I'm so grateful that I have this beautiful aquarium around behind me because it really fits nicely in this. I'm so grateful that I do get to go to yoga afterwards. I can afford to go to yoga. I still can. All right. I'm grateful that I still have a car that everybody tells me they love, and it's really old, but it's still, everybody thinks it's a hot car. And I look at it like, damn, it's my old girl, it's my best friend, right? But be grateful. I'm grateful for my brother. I'm grateful. He's a great cook. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for certain things in my life that I have. And when you start seeing more of that, the universe naturally brings you in more experiences and more things into your life that you can be grateful for. And you will start to be and feel more uplifted. Every day you'll start to feel more uplifted. And when you find yourself getting caught back into the old stories, you will be able to see the contrast of the difference here, and you'll be able to focus on, what's this that keeps coming up for me? Why does this keep coming up for me? Why am I so angry? Why is this happening? I noticed today there was a switch, though, after a while, when I had some really weird dreams last night, and I woke up and I realized that I do have repressed anger, right? Because I'm not one of those people. I naturally am a very positive person, and I don't get angry at people, and I've been taught not to get angry at people. And I also know that when I was a child, when I was younger, I didn't know how to express my feelings. And if I would get angry, I'd eventually either shut down or, I got in a lot of fights when I was growing up, because that's the only way I knew how to fight. It was like, all right, I don't want to fight with battle with words. If you want to fight, hit me, I'll hit you back. Let's go. Let's get in the ring. Right. And that's not healthy. Right. But I noticed, though, the anger for me over the past several years has held me back, and it's been more of it's been working against me. But our stories that we've been through make us who we are today. And today I woke up with this energy of anger, but it was it was fuel to fuel me to move forward and push forward even more. And that's how I have this switch to utilize this energy that I have. I'm not angry about being angry. I'm just like, okay, I'm angry. Well, what am I going to do about it to benefit from it and move forward and push myself forward? It's like when you see people use these intense emotions to get what they want, rather than letting it tear you down and pull you in another direction and work against you. All right, push through any insecurity that may be coming up for you. We have Cancerian energy showing up for you. All right, insecurities come up all the time. Insecurities, like I said, when you're going to get that new job or you're trying to push yourself out of your comfort zone, or if you're starting to get anxious about how somebody's feeling or thinking about you, you've got to not give a shit. I don't know how else to say this. Who gives a shit what people think of you? I mean, obviously, for social reasons and for health and healing and growth, we need to look at our society. We need to look at other people. We grow from other people and we learn from other people. And we take the positive things and we try to grow and we try to move forward. But when we're constantly worried and thinking about what somebody else thinks about us or care, or what are they, who the hell cares? You're you. Be confident in yourself. Know your worth. Know you're loved. Know who you are. Focus on your strengths and don't allow another human being to control your mind like that to where you start feeling bad about yourself. It's time for you to take responsibility. Are you really who this person says you are? People are going to have their own stories about you. They're going to make you play a certain part in their life. They need you to. They need somebody to be the bad guy. They need somebody to be they need somebody to beat up on. They need somebody to be jealous of. They don't want to deal with their own shit. But putting your faith and your trust in everybody else's opinions about you is taking your power away. You've got to know, it was funny because I said, a side note, my brother really put me in my spot yesterday. We were talking about anxiety and I was like, yeah, I have anxiety. He's like, he stopped me and he was like, he goes, no, this person, he named a person that we both know and said, this person has anxiety and this is the kind of anxiety that I don't tolerate. It's making excuses not to do things and it's using it in a certain way. And I said, no, that's not. I said, I have anxiousness about stress. And he was like, well, you be more clear. He was like, because I don't see that. You say things about yourself that I don't see. And I'm walking out the door. I wear the same shit all the time. A very simple life. There's nothing. I have no fear. I will walk out. I don't care. I face fear all the time, but yet I go around and I'm saying I have anxiety. And I think, and these are stories, and I say things that other people have said that I am. And he is now seeing who I am. And he's saying, that's not you. And I realized how quickly I had sold into a story about me that isn't true. And thank God I reflected as not being true. But you've got to catch these things. And so when you're paying, you're listening or you're saying things or you think these or you listen to other people talk about how you are or who you are, or you're worried about what they think of you, you're forgetting who you really are. And so that was just really a big moment for me to realize that I'm saying something about myself that is not true because I have listened to other people's opinions about me that weren't true. Who gives a shit what people think about you? All right, and I'm going to pull the tarot real quick, and then I'm going to go through Aries through Pisces. Yeah, I don't know if I was clear. I tried to be clear about that because I wasn't, that just came out. But he basically was like, I'm a very confident person. I'm a very confident person when you meet me. I'm a very confident person to be able to get up here and talk. I'm a very confident, but I have old stories that play into this energy that that's not me. and yet I still say them, and I still, and so that's where you got to remember who you really are and not repeat these things or say these things or believe these things. But thank God I had him to show me, to point that out, that I was doing that. All right. No, I'm getting into the tarot now. I'm going to pull a theme for this week, and I'm going to pull a card for each zodiac sign to see what energy might be coming up for you, what might be coming towards you. All right, so you got the Nine of Swords in reverse. You got to let go of unnecessary stress. You got to let go. We've already talked about that. The insecurities, the limited beliefs. All right, this is a time where if you're losing sleep at night over something, you got to ask yourself, is this really benefiting me? Is this benefiting the bigger picture? Why am I wasting my energy on this thought? I could be doing something a little bit more fun. I could be sleeping. Is this worth my health and my stress? All right, this week, you really got to break out of some of these patterns, some of these ways of thinking and these insecurities that are holding you back. All right. I have the Judgment card showing up. So this week, again, it's heeding the call. It's making decisions based off of your highest truth, not off of any mistakes or things that you've done in the past. It's time to let go of judgment on other people and yourself. Making decisions based off of things that have happened in the past is just, we're making the same decisions now. We're making the same choices. We're not changing anything. The judgment call, you've got to make the decision now to step up into your truth. Not judging a book by its cover, not judging people anymore, not placing judgments on other people, not letting people place judgments on you, not listening. Listen to your truth. This week is an important week to step up and make these changes. You're being called to go somewhere, to do something. You know there's somewhere else you want to be. There's something you want to do. Start initiating, taking the steps to move towards your goals. Get yourself out of the ruts and the holes that you're in and make change in your life. And I have the Lovers card. The Lovers card is a beautiful energy. It's a Gemini energy as well, too. The Lovers card for right now says to me, when it comes up, the Judgment card and the Lovers card, just when love is getting so close, some of us, we allow all our past relationships, decisions we've made, shame, things that have happened to us, all of a sudden we get triggered and we go into a panic mode when the universe is trying to bring love into our life. And oftentimes, I guess we can look at it as self-sabotage or sabotage, which, it may or may not be the correct word to use for that, but it can be like right in the moment when things are going good, we decide to close off to love, and we let everything from our past come in and we go into panic mode. The Judgment card and the Lovers card is asking you to choose love, open up to love. Let go of the past, let go of judgments, let go of the relationships and the things that are no longer serving you. Let go of the connections that are not connecting. And this isn't about connections that you've been in, that it's worth working together. You guys are trying to get through something. This is connections that never connected in the first place. And it's been a struggle since the second it started. Letting it go. Choose to open up to love and see where love takes you. Making the decision to allow love in. And many of you, when love is showing up for you, like I said, your insecurities come up, and that Nine of Swords in reverse is saying, you got to let go of these doubts and insecurities about yourself. Because that is what's running the train. As soon as an insecurity comes up, you start questioning, or you start doubting, or you start fighting, or you start blaming, or you start asking questions or getting anxious and start overthinking and start, you know, showing a person a version of you that you don't want to be. You turn into this older version of yourself, or you turn into this person that is not who you, and then when something happens between you and another person, and then you're regretful and you're like, why did I do that? I want, now I got to prove to them, now I got to do cleanup, now I got to prove to this person that I'm not really that way, I'm not crazy, I'm not I don't have anxiety, I really like you. Or you have to keep wavering back and forth, and you're driving somebody crazy because they can't tell whether you're what's going on. And it's your panic mode. It's your insecurities. It's your lack of trust. You've got to choose. Am I going to trust? Am I going to love? Am I going to allow this in my life again? And if you're allowing somebody back into your life that you know you cannot trust, and you don't know when or how, if you can, why are you doing this? If you cannot trust a person, you cannot build a solid relationship with a person. A relationship has got to be built off of trust. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Let's take a look at Aries. All right, we got the King of Cups here. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay, digging deep. Following your feelings, your intuition. Aries, things are going to get better for you this week. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The hardship's over. Right, the hardest part's over. There's a change this week. And this is also about, you know, moving past insecurities, right? Moving past that mindset. There seems to be getting over the hurdle. This week, things are going to start to feel better, seem better, maybe financially. Maybe just yourself feeling better, feeling a little bit more abundant, maybe getting some sort of help somewhere in your life. Maybe things easing up a little bit. Maybe some lump sum of money coming in. We can manifest that for you. So we do see a change here. We see some light coming in. If you're going through a hardship, or you've been feeling left out in the cold, or feeling like you've been alone, that's changing. There's a break in that energy, and there could be a helping hand coming in for you. It can be a Six of Pentacles type of energy. The universe is saying, hey, here's an offer. There's an opportunity opening up for you, a job opening up for you, a relationship reconciling for you this week. You could be getting over some sort of hardship. If you've been, but especially struggling financially, I think my Aries are going to see a big change in your financial situation. Taurus, we have the Four of Wands. We see some joy, some happiness. We see a milestone this week. Right? This is also an Aries energy too as well. It's a fiery energy, but it shows feeling inspired, feeling happy, feeling a reunion. There could be a reunion this week. There could be marking a milestone this week. There's something happened, something exciting happened, something bringing joy to your life this week. This is building the roots, building a foundation, home, reunion, graduation, a new house, new family, commitment, something that you've been working towards. There's going to be something to celebrate this week. There's a lot of energy around joy and love and passion here, and spiritual energy. Gemini, Four of Pentacles. You also got an energy here of, money, working, Things looking good, building a foundation, saving. Maybe this is a good week to rebudget, make some plans for the future. Four of Pentacles here. It's like you've been working really hard and you're improving. This is about your savings, about maybe you got to take a look at things in your life this week. You might want to buy something new. This is a good time to really reevaluate and see where you're spending your time and your money. But this is showing your efforts are paying off. Right? Things are looking good for you. Money's increasing. Right? You've got what you need. You've got plenty. And if some of you are feeling like you don't, this could be the universe saying, take a closer look, and maybe there's some places where you need to tweak. I know that I need to call my phone service because I do not understand why my phone bill is so high, and my car insurance, why it's so high. I know things are going up in the world right now, guys. But we do need to make sure that we're checking with these people and asking them why they're increasing our payments without telling me. All right. So there's ways and there's ways to look around and ways to save money this week, in ways that you might be spending more than you need to, and you might be finding that you have more than you expected. All right, so this is showing that this is going to be a good week for you with money as well. All right, things are going to be looking a little bit better than you thought. You have what you need. It's all there. All right, we have Cancer, 9 of Pentacles. All right, so Cancer, this is showing a blessing of money for my Cancers too as well. Feelings of financial freedom this week. All right, there is an energy here of you feeling really good. All right, feeling like you're making it. You've got it made. My Cancer's feeling damn good. The nine of Pentacles is your hard work paying off. You're ready for something new. That's what just came through. My Cancers, you're ready for something new. What's your next step? All right, the 9 of Pentacles, you go to the 10 of Pentacles, right? Maybe you're ready for a relationship. Maybe you're real serious about a relationship now. The 9 of Pentacles is also saying, know your worth, all right? Because you're showing up here with the 9 of Pentacles energy. Give yourself the credit that you deserve, because you're looking damn good and you've got it to give. And this is a week to really know that and attract in somebody on the same page as you. All right. This is you having some sort of blessing coming in and being very, very, very grateful for some sort of increase that's happening in your life this week. Leo, we got the 5 of Swords, the energy here showing up for you, right? Don't fret. That doesn't have to be, oh no. All right. This is saying that you're stressing about things that are wasting your time. All right, you've got to put your energy somewhere else. You are showing up like you're in the midst of some sort of stress and chaos that you don't need anymore. You're getting sucked into some entanglement. You have too much stress going on. This is going to be a week where you've got to prioritize. What's worth your attention this week? This week, get clear. It's time to get clear on exactly what's important to you and what you want and what you need to focus on. All right. There's this energy of the 5 of Swords that you could be fighting with somebody. There could be blaming, yelling, screaming, arguing, disappointment. And it's minutia. There's a way to find common ground this week. And this is going to be a very good week for you to find some sort of mediation and change when it comes to your communication with other people. Some sort of argument that's happening, some sort of, if you're feeling like there's some sort of deception. And this can also be facing, the blame game. We got to stop blaming each other. We love each other. We got to connect here. So you've got an energy of 5s this week, which is showing 5s bring change. If you want to make change this week, this is a really good time this week for you to make some real big flip and get to that 6 of Swords and say, see ya, peace. Right? I'm done with that story. I'm done with that situation. I'm done with that stress. I'm letting it go. I'm going to stick my head in a saltwater bucket and I'm going to cleanse. All right. So there's a real big energy of detoxifying and releasing stress this week and moving towards calmer waters. All right. You don't need this much stress in your life. Where do you need to decrease and detoxify in your life this week? We have Virgo, the Magician card. Virgo, this is your time. Make it happen. You have all the tools you need. This is a very good time. You know, I'm a Virgo rising, you know, and for Virgos in general, you know, I look at all my signs. I find all my placements in every single zodiac. But you got the Magician card. And this year, Jupiter and Gemini, a lot happening for you when it comes to success, business, relationships, new beginnings happening here. This week is a very powerful week. There's a lot of potential for you to initiate and take action. All right. So if you're being called to do something, take inspired action, go for it. You will make it happen. The Magician card says you have all the tools in your tool bag. So no matter what comes up towards you, you will figure out a way to move forward. Make magic happen this week. Set your intentions. Take a look, do a forecast, make a plan, do your plan, Virgo. Take each step forward. But this is a very good magical time for my Virgo energies. My Virgo people right now to set some, look at the bigger picture. What do you really want? Make it happen. All right. The Magician card, it's a good time for communication this week too. And when I said communication in the collective, it's writing, speaking, journaling, thinking, manifesting, paying attention to what you're saying. All right. Make the magic happen for you this week. All right. There's an energy, the new beginning energy around you. This could be in relationships. This could be in your business. This could be in anything that you put your mind to. Bring heaven down to earth, as above, so below. As within, so without. The Magician. Libra, you've got the Page of Pentacles. All right. You've got this. You're putting in the work. Keep doing the work. There could be an opportunity coming to you this week, a doorway opening up. The pages always bring good news, a gift of money. There could be a sincere message coming in. There could be an offer coming in. This is a solid new beginning for you. The pages are new beginnings. It's about being curious, and you're walking into this new beginning, and maybe you're uncertain about what's next, where to go. Start being curious and connecting the dots and meeting new people and being open to any kind of new opportunity that comes your way. All right. The Page of Materials is the student. It's time to maybe step into the student role and say, show me what I need to know. All right, show me, let me go out and explore. Let me figure out what I got to do. This could be a really good time for my Libras to study right now, learn something new, get into a project, do something creative, all right? Really put on that thinking hat. All right, this is a card of manifesting as well, too. The Page of Pentacles says you're doing it, you're manifesting, you're putting it all together. All the pieces are working for you. Keep going. This week, you could be manifesting in an offer. You could be manifesting in a new job, a new place to live, a doorway opening up. Whatever you're asking for, the doorway's opening. Scorpio, we have the Ten of Swords. All right. The Ten of Swords is liberation, freeing yourself from finding closure, closing a chapter, releasing, any kind of pain that's weighing on you. You've had enough of that chapter. The Ten of Swords is a completely new cycle. Freeing yourself. This week is a new beginning, and all those swords, those thoughts that might become, close the door. Let go of these insecurities, these thoughts, this stress, these old cycles, these cords, whatever it is. This week, there's going to be a sense of liberation, freedom. If you're still holding on to certain things, you're being stubborn. It's time for a fresh new beginning, a fresh, clean slate. You're well past the due date. All right? You're past the due date. These things that are stressing you out are just there because you're letting them be there. They don't have to be there. You are embarking on a new beginning, a new chapter. It's time to find closure and focus on yourself and move forward. Sagittarius, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have an opportunity around you. The doorway's opening up. All right, this is the gift of, this is a solid, this is luck. This is a doorway to the pathway to money is what I see. Ace of Pentacles. All right. You got to walk through. The aces are a seed. The aces are an energy. The aces are an idea. Now you got to bring it to life. But you got to choose to walk through that doorway and keep on going. Make it happen. The doorways can open up for us, but if we don't want to take, if somebody says, hey, I got an opportunity for you, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun. You know, that opportunity might have been your opportunity to get to the next level super fast, right? You never know. But if you're not, if you're like, nah, I'm too bored, I'll do it tomorrow, that door of opportunity is going to pass you by. There'll be others, but might not be that one. But you have luck around you this week. You have a doorway to money, a doorway to a fresh start, right? That doorway could be even a partnership. You know, sometimes, you know, we meet somebody and then we find out that we make money together, you know, but this is a doorway, a very wise investment around you this week, an opportunity that's coming towards you this week. Capricorn, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Stay focused. You're so close. All right, you got the Eight, abundance. All right, pay attention to increase this week. There could be increase financially, increase in just feeling really good, something you've been working on. You're finally getting over some sort of stuck moment. Maybe you were in the Seven of Pentacles and you feel like, God, I've been working, I haven't got my investment back. All right, it looks like a return of investment this week. Staying focused. Paying attention to what it is you do. Something you do real well. You can make a lot of money from it too. All right, the Eight of Pentacles, though, is showing an increase. It's also showing you feeling a little bit more secure and more solid. And also it's a reminder to be more secure and solid in your skills because you have a lot to offer. We do see an increase. We see the Eight of Pentacles, which is saying your hard work is paying off. You're so close. You're so close to financial freedom. You're very close to success in getting exactly what it is you want. All right. The Eight of Pentacles can also say, Capricorn, though, if you're putting your energy too much into one area and you're not focused on the rest of your other areas of your life, are you ignoring something that needs your attention? So just to see it from a different perspective, are you ignoring something or situations in your life? It's one of those, I'm going to put my nose in my books, or I'm going to watch television, or I'm going to procrastinate. I'm going to focus on work and not deal with my problems. I'm going to focus on this because I don't want to focus on that. So it might be taking a look at, do you have a balance in your life? Are you focusing too much on something because you don't want to deal with something else? Aquarius, Seven of Cups. All right, you have a lot of opportunities this week. All right, you got a wild imagination. All right, pick and choose here. Bring something into reality. This is the card of manifesting as well too. Using your imagination. Don't be afraid to use your imagination and dream like a child would and start creating. All right, but the Seven of Cups, though, says you got to choose wisely. What is it that you really want and bring it into reality? Don't just sit there and fantasize about it. All right, it's time to make a choice and make it happen and move forward. You have this energy of uncertainty, like it could be a FOMO. I'm afraid to commit. I'm afraid to do this. I'm afraid to do that. What if I miss out on this and I don't get that? Right? You may be surprised by choosing something and going for it, how happy you will be. Being able to make something come to life, but you've got to choose and you got to move forward, right? A lot of opportunities coming your way. You have more opportunities around you than you can see. And this is a very emotional card. So this is a watery card. So there could be a lot of options in love, but maybe you're sitting there in your head too much, fantasizing, all right, or expecting too much. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can say you're placing way too many expectations on a relationship and it's going to be hard for anybody to fulfill what it is you're looking for. And it could be scaring people away. So it's about coming back down to a balance here. The Six of Cups, put no expectations on other people. We don't have to, we can have these daydreams and these expectations of soulmates, but another person will feel it when you start putting the pressure on them. They will know that you expect more than they can deliver. All right, so it's got to be about being for certain what you really need or want in a relationship as well. Pisces, you have the Ace of Cups. Pisces is the winner of love this week. A new doorway of love coming in for you. The Ace of Cups is showing you there's a possibility here. Remember, the aces are an energy. To me, it's a portal you can walk through. You say yes to love. You can have this love, new beginning. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to get out there? You're going to see what's out there. You're going to open up to receive. All right, there's a fresh new start. This could even be a reconciliation. But remember, even with the reconciliation and an Ace of Cups, remember what I said in the collective reading. What are you going to do with it when it comes to your front door? Are you going to chase it away? Remember, you had the Judgment and you had the Lover's card. Are you going to panic? Are you going to go back into the old story? Are you going to bring up the past? I mean, what are you going to do with this new beginning here? Are you going to choose love and move forward and make a completely different story? Or are you just going to sit there and expect things to change by keeping things and doing the same things that you did in the past? It doesn't work like that. Right? We want to break patterns. But Pisces, you have an energy of love coming towards you this week, right? And we have a King of Cups energy here. So, all right, some of you could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If it doesn't feel good, remove yourself from the situation. See beneath the surface, dig deeper with that Scorpio energy as well. And let's get into the personal readings. Did you guys enjoy the collective reading? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. All right, so let's see who else. Wait, let's see it came through. All right, so I see Lori. Pixie, Lori. And I see Veronica. And all right. And I have Trinity and Alessia that are here too. And I have Clubhead. If that was a super chat, I love how you do that. But I have Clubhead on here too. So Hibiscus, Oliesa, let me see. Alessia, Trinity, Clubhead. Let's see. Pixie and Veronica. All right. So this is the list right now, and I want to end by 5:30, 5:45. So I'll put the Frankie. Am I showing the muscles? Am I showing my muscles? I can't help it. They're just starting to pop out now. I thank God, like I'm not like I used to be. Sasha. All right. All right, let's go. So, Sasha. All right. Looking good. Thank you. It's the tricep work I'm doing. But I used to like have like I mean like bigger traps and bigger muscles, and it's taken me a while to adapt to. Once you're in CrossFit and you're really gung ho about CrossFit and you reach some level of fitness, it's really hard to not be at that level anymore and to go down a different route. But I have finally gotten past that, and I've accepted my new physique, my new. It's weird. CrossFitters are weird, and I was that addicted CrossFitter. Bye, Mojo. Happy birthday. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. All right. Kiwana Glover and I had a fight because Saturday morning after seeing me, he was moody and snappy. From his actions of completely ignoring me all of Saturday and Sunday, including text and phone calls, I started to feel he was cheating, entertaining someone. I snapped and he blocked me. We fussed Sunday and he played victim. If I had acted the same way, he would have thought the same thing, that I was cheating. Have a nice life. What a key want to go his feelings towards me. Will he unblock me? Will we resolve this? Good night, Isa. Yes, you got the Eight of Wands overall energy. You will be in communication again. All right, we got the Death card, the King of Wands, and the Devil card. All right. Something's got to give here. It's got to change here. All right. The Devil card is on your side. The King of Wands energy is the mutual energy, but it's also can be a challenge between the two of you. There's a constant power struggle. And with the Eight of Wands and the Devil card, that can be very passionate fighting, like constant fighting and triggering and fighting and triggering. That has to stop. You guys both have intense emotions, and it's showing that you both are very, very much in this intense energy. And right now it does show the death energy showing that they're like they're stopped. They're stopped. They're getting to a point where this devil energy and this intense emotion stuff and this arguing and fighting, it's getting to a breaking point. You've got to let go a little bit. You've got to let go a little bit. The Devil card is saying your triggers, drama, insecurities. That can be a card of, cheating, lying, like, you're worried about that. It's creating intense emotions. There's an intensity between the two of you right now. So right now I am seeing the Death card. It's like he is blocking, he's shutting it off because he doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Right now, you do have the overall energy of the Eight of Wands, which is showing things you guys will communicate again. But with you being in that devil energy, it's showing he's blocking you because he doesn't want to argue, doesn't want to fight anymore. We got the Knight of Wands here, so we do see things moving forward. Things will move forward again. All right. because you want them to, you want them back in your life. They're going to be back in your life. But this is, again, ask yourself, like, what is it about this situation that you are so attached to? You have a strong attachment to this connection, and it's stressing you out so bad. You don't trust him. You think he's cheating, you think he's playing. And that is infuriating both of you. And it's creating a block between the two of you. I know, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, you just got it. Sorry, he's communicating, and things are going to move forward. But this is going to happen again and again and again until you guys decide. I know. It's hard to break away because there's so much time and memories invested, which means that you're going to have to dig a little bit deeper and ask yourself what you can let go of. Can you let go of the fears that you have? And just say, fuck it. If it's meant to be, if it's going to work out, it's going to work out. But the arguing, the drama, the fears, the insecurities that keep coming up, you're going to go around in another cycle with this. You've got to let go a little bit. You've got to let go of, if you're going to continue to try and you want this person in your life, you've got to break away from some of these fears and insecurities because you're manifesting them back into your life constantly. Or you've got to face the truth about something. You got the Queen of Pentacles, which is just asking you to be a little bit more grounded and think practical about this situation as well. All right. He's coming back in. He's not going anywhere. The Temperance card. Temperance card is restoring balance here. But also, you've got to take a look at what energies, where you're putting your energy. Your focus right now is so much on the negative stuff that the negative stuff keeps showing up in your life. You've got to change your focus to more positive things in the relationship and reinforce the positive stuff in the relationship. Otherwise, you're going to chase each other. You're going to chase them away again and again and again and again. I'm being honest with you. I'm being like, I'm trying. I'm not a counselor. I mean, I've had my own experiences, and I'm just trying to help you get what you want. It's like, give him a cookie every time he does something good. I don't know. Like, give him a piece of chocolate. The more you focus on the good things he does, the more good things he's going to do. Does anybody else? J Dub was here. J Dub's a psychologist. She is really good at that. Is J Dub still here? What's good advice for that? You know, you want to reinforce the positive. All right. Yeah, reward the behavior that you want to see. Don't focus on the behavior that you don't want to see. Thank you, Lori. All right. We have Viola, what are Scorpio's intentions with me? Hello, Angel. It is very hard. I know it is. That's why you just got to constantly, every day, it's discipline and you got to reinforce yourself. But that's why sometimes you got to ask yourself, too. I mean, obviously, your situation, Lori, it's worth the investment. You have a lot of years there. But some of us, we've got to ask ourselves, is it too soon to be dealing with all this BS? What are Scorpio's intentions with me? Scorpio's intentions. I've got the Magician. I've got the Four of Wands. And I got the Ace of Wands. So you got a lot of potential here with Scorpio. So far, so good. You've got the Nine of Swords overall energy, though. Don't fret too much. Don't worry about too much. Have fun. Try to have fun. Try to find the fun in it. Ace of Wands is showing, there's sparks, passion. The Magician is saying anything's possible with them right now. They are showing up as the Magician. Sometimes the Magician can be, obviously the trickster. So just, pay attention. But the Four of Wands intentions, it seems as though they legit are looking for somebody to come together with. It doesn't, could you be the one? Maybe. But it does seem as though they have good intentions so far. Well, you got the Ace of Wands. There's all obviously passion there, and you're dealing with Scorpio energy. There might not be anything wrong with being wandy. It's just the way they are. Wandy is like handsy, right? Like wandering or looking at you, checking you out. But it seems to be okay so far. So relax. I'm getting relaxed and see where it takes you. Yeah, you seem to have a lot of people that deal with a lot of death in their life. But he wines and dines you. Have fun with that. Yeah, you seem to. I don't know what it is, but people are having a lot of grief. Let's see Virgo's feelings, actions towards me. I know, geez. But it's like I would put that on your dating app. If you're dealing with grief, or don't do that. Or for don't do that. I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, if you're getting wined and dined and you're having a good time, and just I would let it be where it is and see where it goes. You never know. Maybe you're the grief counselor. I don't know. But when I heard the three-legged dog story, and I was like, oh, what the hell? I was like, I don't know what you're manifesting in. I do not know what the hell. All right, Virgo's focused here. Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. You might be wasting your time here. Virgo is focused on their ambitions themselves right now. Virgo's moving forward. You got the Seven of Swords. You're the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you're being patient, but the Seven of Swords is showing up, and I'm getting the Six of Swords. I'm seeing move forward, move on from this right now, anyways. Now, I know that you want to hold on. I know you want to see where Virgo goes, but think about the collective message I just did. If you can go back and listen to that right now, if the connections are not connected or not real, let them go sooner as you can. And if Virgo's going to come back, he'll come back. Right now it's showing like there is some sort of deception here, the Seven of Swords, and they might not be being 100% honest. And you could be wasting your time. And so I'm seeing Six of Swords. It might be time to move on, at least temporarily. Sometimes when you completely move on, and you completely move on from somebody and you disengage, they'll feel your energy. Either they'll be thankful or they'll be regretful, right? And they'll be like, wait, don't go, right? Yeah, I would let that expire, Angel Eyes. I would focus on Scorpio. If they get two onesie, smack them. But I would have a good time. I would do that. Yes, Catherine, I am taking donation questions right now. All right. Emma had a difficult weekend internally. Emma, I did too. I did too. This was a wild energy. Mars was in Aries. The moon was in Aries. And I have Aries Chiron. And man, that fucked with me. The feeling, I don't even still know what to do with it. I was just like, it was internally, I was dealing with something. And I was angry. You were weepy out of nowhere. I was angry. And see, it affected everybody differently. It depends on where it was, but it was a weird weekend. But it's clearing up. It's clearing up definitely. All right. So you want to see where things are going still. It's been so long. I know. Lori's like, angry is an understatement. Yeah, I think so. Like I had an anger that I wasn't ready for. But like I said in the live though, it's a different, it's getting me to push forward, and it's tapping me back into it's like that initiating, that Mars, that moving forward, and realizing my boundaries internally. Like, when things are just, I'm too diplomatic at times, and sometimes it's like, no, fuck no, this is what I want. And that's what this is what I want. And I know, what I want. And this isn't a stubborn, I know what I want. And it was that. If I don't meditate, I lose my mind. So we're really looking at us here, and we want to get a clear picture, if things are going to work out here, if things are still going to work out. Yeah, Phoenix mode. That's what that's a really good way to put that. That's exactly. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Emma. You got the Two of Pentacles. All right. It's about staying flexible and adaptable. Keep doing your thing. Two of Pentacles energy. All right. The Hanged Man. All right. You got to see things from a different perspective. You're still in this waiting period. It sucks when we want something so bad. We've got to stop wanting it. You've got to stop wanting it. All right. The Chariot card. Yes, you're moving towards a victory, and you got the Page of Cups. All right, so we're getting a good energy. I looked at the whole thing. I felt into the whole thing, and it's showing here. But the Two of Pentacles can still, with the Hanged Man, say you're still playing with time here, and you've got to shift your perspective. You got to surrender more and let go. You cannot want it. You've got to let go of wanting it so bad, and you just got to know you already have it and detach from it. All right. So those are your cards, Emma. And so if I would have gotten anything else, I would have said, well, we might need to check in, tune in. But it's showing me a good energy around things are going to work out. You got the friggin' Chariot card. All right. Where there's a will, there's a way. All right. So I got about 8 people in front of you, Catherine. That's about it. It's not that much of a long. I'll only be on about maybe 30 more minutes, 35 minutes. But I just want to comment. Scorpio is always in Phoenix mode. It's not, not always for me. Sometimes I can't let go. All right. And I struggle with letting go. And then finally, there was something about this anger I had, because this was a very healing energy with Chiron and Mars. There was something about this energy that gave me that Phoenix drive. And I'm glad you used that word, because that's what I felt like. I felt like I just kind of went poof and was like, fuck, I can't. I can't. Right. Yes, I'm happy with that. Yes, Emma. And I'm struggling with the letting go. That I know you are. I know. Yes. When I am too long in a waiting energy, just like you guys were talking about, the Hanged Man, the limbo, right? I am too much of a person that I have too much Mars influence and Mercury influence. I am ready to get up and go, and I know to get things going and how to get things going. And if I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels and it's not impatience, it's just that I know it's time, and it's impatience because it's not making sense to me anymore, that's when I freak out. Self-care this weekend, Emma, this week, obsessional. We got that new moon, Emma, so setting your intentions. Again, we never given up on this, and setting your intentions again. Maybe going back down to something a little bit more simple, like communication. We're communicating. He loved. We can talk about that Tuesday. Maybe talking about new ways to set new intentions for. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe setting smaller intentions, but looking at the bigger picture, and just getting some communication in where it's lighthearted communication. All right, hibiscus. Yeah, it does. It's not that it sucks being a Scorpio. It sucks. The Scorpio moon is the worst, I think. The thing that I don't like about being a Scorpio, but I embrace it, is our extremes. Like, Scorpios are so intense into the extremes. So if it's not one way, it's the other. There's like no middle ground sometimes. I have Scorpio moon too. I have Scorpio sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars. And right now I'm progressed Scorpio ascendant. Plus Virgo rising and Virgo moon is progressed. I mean, give me a fucking break, right? With the Scorpio, I don't know what the hell. I'm learning. I'm taking care of all my karma this lifetime, because I am not coming back to any more karma, and I am not. I want to be like, I don't know. I want to either be a Sagittarius, move up to Sagittarius, or a Pisces. Let me be a Pisces and just daydream all day long. you know. Or maybe I can just be a Taurus and be lazy and eat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to piss off my Tauruses right there. I'm just kidding. You know I love my Tauruses. And Tauruses are not lazy. They're just enjoying the moment. Let me just enjoy the moment. I love you, Lori. You know I love my Tauruses. You know, you're my opposing sign, so maybe you're gonna come back as a Scorpio, and I'm gonna come back as a Taurus. All right. This is yeah, but don't fuck up. Don't mess. I'm sorry for my language. Don't mess with a Taurus. I told you I was watching that video a long time ago over who would win, a Leo or a Taurus, a lion or a bull. And there was like 5 lions attacking this bull, and this bull just laid down like it was done, and it got up and charged, and those lions left. Man, like don't once a bull gets the momentum going, I don't know. All right, you're Libra, who expressed a breakup with the who experienced a breakup with the Capricorn last week. Have you have he, did he ever have feelings for me? Is there potential to be in a relationship again? Yeah, I have too much Scorpio. All right, let's take a look at this Capricorn. Um, what was his feelings and potential? Yes, that's exactly the bull, Lori. That's exactly. I'd want you on my team, that's for sure. Yeah. I would want you on my team. I'd protect you. I'd keep you in the background. You'd be like, be ready, be ready. All right, we've got the Temperance card here, overall energy, hibiscus. I have the King of Swords. I have the 2. It seems like he was uncertain about what he wanted for the bigger picture. All right, the 10 of Pentacles. He has this energy of uncertainty, but it didn't seem like, it seemed like he thought maybe there could be. So there was a going back and forth, all right? So he wasn't playing games with you. It's just that he was uncertain. He wasn't sure. So the 2 of Swords, he had a difficult choice to make. And it seems as though he pulled away. He's the King of Swords. He's doing what's best for both of you. So he's choosing to focus on something else, focus on himself, focus on the bigger picture in his life before he focuses on a relationship. But there was potential, and there potentially could be potential. The Temperance card is showing just allow things to unfold. Don't force things. Um, don't force things. Just let things be and see how things unfold. Let go a little bit of the situation. Worst temper I've ever seen was an Aquarius. I've never seen an Aquarius temper. One of the smartest people I ever met was an Aquarius. Yeah, hell yeah, Lori. In work, what's coming towards me? I want to change job to relocate in France. I am Switzerland, and I had an offer in a big French company, but I'm not convinced I should continue applying for. All right, what's coming towards me? Should you continue applying for this job in a French company? Nancy, I got you guys all pinned. I seen you guys. All right, so what's coming towards you? But I would have to say an Aquarius is a fixed energy, so very stubborn too, and I'm sure very wordy, but I wouldn't want to get in a verbal argument. We got the King of Cups, King of Wands, And the Seven of Wands. All right. You got to do what feels right for you. Um, I got the Seven of Wands for should you continue applying for, and it's, the Seven of Wands is, what the King of Wands can be asserting yourself or pushing forward. Um, but the King of Cups is saying you got to do what feels right for you. What inspires you? The King of Wands. You need to find work that really inspires you and feels good to you. And but you're not convinced, you got to trust your intuition if you're not convinced about the job you're applying for, because the Seven of Wands can tell me maybe to back away from it as well. I've got the Three of Wands, so you've got room for growth and expansion. So what I'm seeing, what's coming towards you, is there is something, you've got to connect though. You got to network, and you got to continue to look abroad, look in your community, maybe short travel, maybe it is, looking further. Keep moving further. Have the courage, because I am getting this King of Wands in a challenge position, which can say that you might not be asserting yourself enough out of insecurity. So I am getting to assert yourself, to make some connections, to keep reaching out, to keep putting the work in, because there is some growth coming in for you, and it could involve movement or moving. Yes, I got you, Catherine. I see it. You got to poke the bear to see it. Angel Eyes is answering our question. She's Aquarius rising. You've got to poke the bear to see it. Yes, you do. And I will tell you that the Aquarian that I know, you piss him off enough, he'll say a few things. He'll get angry. You won't win the argument. He's really good. He remembers everything. And but now for a physical fight, he's too mature for a physical fight. I can't see him wanting to physically fight. But he is a cop. So I wouldn't put it past him to be able to. All right, I have Alessia, Trinity, Clubhead, Pixie, Veronica, Catherine, Nancy G, Brianna is who I've got on the list. No, questions are not closed. I'm going to close them soon, though. So you go ahead and get your questions in. All right, Oliafa. I need to know what this man I was involved with recently feels towards me, and if he wants to make peace with me. All right, let's see. Hello, Gypsy Love. Where are you located, Clubhead? Are you in Los Angeles? Right? It's hot. Thanks, Susie. I need to know what this man I involved with recently towards me, if he wants to make peace. Eight of Pentacles. I got the Emperor card. The Emperor card is peacemaker. So it looks like he will step up and make peace. I've got the 10 of Wands, and I got the World card. All right, so it seems like he's holding back right now. The thing is, the 10 of Wands is a lot of stress between the two of you. But there will be a breaking point. He'll step up and make peace. You'll get some sort of closure. The World card can be one door closed and another opening, but it's closure. All right, so there could be either you're just going to get closure, peace, an apology. It could potentially lead to a new beginning. I do have the Page of Wands, which is showing possibility of a new start, something fun, flirty. They might flirt with you again. And so, yes, I am getting a yes. The Eight of Pentacles too is showing me things working out between the two of you. So, and my Emperor card is the card of making peace. Like he tries to make peace. All right. All right. All right. I'm feeling a little down this week. Remember, guys, this is an intense week. I'm feeling hopeless with my career and love life. All I want to be is successful and health so all I want to be is successful and in a healthy relationship. So you've got to change that, Trinity, to I am in a successful relationship and I am successful. Because right now, when we're in that, and I've been there, when we're in that, and I fall into that sometimes, in that mode, when we're in that mode, we're telling the universe we don't have what we want. And so we're in a lack mentality. So we've got to shift our vibration as much as possible, our thoughts as much as possible to I have what I want. I have what I want. It's here now, and visualize it and start making it happen. I'm tired of having the same story, and that's me too. You know, we repeat it over and over. All right, so let's see what kind of changes come in your way. Where in Texas are you? You're under heat advisory. Dallas, Texas. Yeah, gotcha. I don't really have a question, but would like to know will things ever change for me? Yes, things are going to change for you. Page of Pentacles. Keep working, keep moving forward. Right? This is the card of manifesting. Right? You just got to keep, fine tuning your skills. Keep working towards what it is you want. There is an offer coming in. There's a new job possibly coming in. This could be fine tuning your skills. This could be learning to do something new, do something different. We do see money coming in, a gift of money coming in. So we do see change happening for you. The Four of Wands. All right, this is moving towards success, reaching a milestone in your life, building a foundation. I've got the Eight of Swords, right? So the challenge here is the Eight of Swords is your doubts, your fears, your limiting beliefs. You've got the Hanged Man saying you got to change your perspective. Everything I just said. You've got the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. You're doing it. You're getting there. You're going. Keep moving forward. Right? It's like a student. Just you keep taking on new experiences. Keep looking for new things. Learning new skills. Keep moving forward. Things are going to get better for you. All right. You're welcome, Hibiscus. Yeah, it's getting hot here in Florida too. You can start telling by my hair. And then I go to hot yoga and then I come out and then it's like, Clubhead, what's your question? I have Clubhead, then I have Lori, Veronica, Catherine, Nancy, Brianna. And Jennifer. Jennifer too. Clubhead. Clubhead, are you asking about your Pisces? You're welcome, Trinity. Those were really good cards. Clubhead, are you asking about your friend Pisces? I have the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know where you went. All right, I'm gonna wait for you to put your question in, and then I'm gonna go on to Lori, and I'll go back to you. All right, Lori. For Tower Moment. All right. New info came out. Tower Moment. What do my angels need me to know here? All right. Huh. What do your angels need you to know here? New info came out. Trust in the messages within. They are divinely guided. Archangel Daniel. So trust what's ever going on. Be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and harmonious resolution. So this could be marking the beginning of finally a healing process for you. Right? So it is a Tower moment, but this might be the big moment that is the big change in initiating the healing. All right. So let's see what do you need to know? Gotcha, Clubhead. I'll do you next. I'll do your reading next. I have the Page of Swords. I have the Empress. And I have the Seven of Cups. All right. And I have the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So trust what you know, trust what you see. All right. Trust what's going on. But this is clarity that you needed. You needed to see this. I've got the Empress. You've got to know your worth. You got to put yourself first. Seven of Cups. You know, there's an energy here of needing to be certain about what your next move is, what you want to do. All right. I've got the Five of Wands and I've got the Ten of Cups. All right. So is this worth fighting for? Is this worth fighting over? Can we find mediation and common ground now? Can we heal from this? Can we choose to heal from this? Because now you got to make a choice. The Five of Wands is, you know, it's a changing point. It's conflict. It's like the Ten of Cups. Is this something that you guys can resolve and get past? Is this worth fighting for? Or is this worth fighting over? Seven of Cups is saying choose wisely. The Empress card in the challenge position can also say is trust issues, or this could be trust issues, or there needs to be healing here around trust issues. But really, this is an important moment. This is where the healing happens. You're welcome, Hibiscus. this is where the healing happens. But you've got to decide whether this relationship is worth fighting for, if this whatever's going on is worth fighting about, is what I'm getting. Is my chat slow? All right. All right. Good. We can talk about it tomorrow in membership if you want to. All right. You want to know how your trip is going. You want to know how the vacation is going to go. Yes. So when I put up the live, I'll try and remember to put it up in the morning. Let's talk about it, or put in whatever you want me to look at, or whatever you want me to talk about. Let me see. Well, I see you going on vacation, but what are you stressing about? Is there some stress around it? Let go of the stress around it. It looks like you're going to have fun. The strength card is having the courage to go. Are you going to back down? 7 of Pentacles. Are you 100% invested in this? Seems like it could be very good, very transformative for you. But there's something about the strength and the courage to go through with it, or you're stressing about something around it. There could be a setback here, money, or just plans, right? There could be a change of plans, but things are going to work out. You got the Ace of Wands, so you're showing there's a lot of potential here. The Fool card, a lot of potential here. And this 4 of Swords is here for your vacation, but you might be overthinking or worried or stressing about something. But it looks like there's so much potential to have a good time. So just go for it. Maybe are you going solo? Thanks, Susie. Veronica. Marian's happens towards me. Huh. I got the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, so it looks like they're coming towards you pretty passionately. All right. 4 Swords here too. So it looks like their next actions towards you is the Knight of Wands. All right. So there's still a lot of fire, passion between the two of you. But there's some tension right now, some drama or struggling, and the 5 of Cups. So it looks as though you guys are still fighting or dealing with something from the past. All right. So there is some 5s here showing up. So there's still some conflict that you guys are trying to work through. They need to let go of it. All right. So I would say things are changing with the 5s. And I do see potential for them to come towards you. All right, come back around. Yeah, you're taking a vacation. I know. I those are the cards I pulled for you. Hello, Tito. There's possibly a misspelling. Okay. Please answer my question. Why is my spirit message? What is my spirit message for me in love? All right. Let's see. Yes, you're welcome. Well, I never flew in a plane before. Well, that would have been good to know. Stay grounded when it comes to love and extend your roots and gain stability. So I don't know what's happening in your life stability wise, but do you have things, is your own life together? Are you stable? Do you have everything you need? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you grounding yourself in, or what's going on? Do you have some other things that you need to kind of focus on? If so, the other way I can look at this is, ground in and connect with your roots, connect with your family, your friends, your neighborhood, your connections, people that care about you. Be around people that care about you. You could be finding love or gain or meeting somebody through your family. Right? And I'm getting slow down. Be patient and persistent. Don't settle for jackasses. Who's coming towards you? The Tower card and the Temperance card. All right, you've got to be patient. You're right where you're meant to be. Everything's unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. I know we all get sick of hearing that, but it's true. All right, the Tower card. Expect the unexpected, an opportunity coming your way. You've got fire energy. You've got Sag. You've got Aries, Scorpio. You also have the Knight of Cups. So we are seeing romance coming your way. All right, but slow down, be patient and persistent, and don't settle. Don't settle, guys. Don't settle. Don't settle. All right. Let's see. We have Nancy G, then we have Brianna, Jennifer, and AMYP. And then I think I'm done. Nancy G. I got people sneaking in. That always happens. All right. Energy checkup on Scorpio's next actions. Let's buy on Scorpio. The Lover's card, Nancy. Communication, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. You guys both stubborn. The Ten of Wands. All right. So there's obviously another cycle coming in. The Knight of Pentacles, they're not giving up. They're still focused on you. Neither of you are letting go of each other. The Ten of Wands, you may need to release the burdens and the stresses in the past. All right. So we got the Lover's card showing you guys, the Six of Pentacles. reconciling, coming together, kissing and making up, not letting go of each other. But you do have the Ten of Wands on your side. So this could be about releasing some stresses and some anxieties and letting, like, let's just be light. Let's just forget about stupid shit. You know what I mean? Let's have some fun. Let's have a new beginning. You got the Death card too as well. Let's make some change. Let's let go of the past and move forward. You got Scorpio energy showing up all over this reading. The Death card and the King of Cups. All right, so clearly into you. Coming back around, Nancy. Let me know how the next date goes. I love it. Fire. That was fire. Brianna. Brianna. What's your question, Brianna? Yes, we want to hear about the date. Brianna. Oh, whatever. Just send 15. Okay, so whatever comes through for Brianna. All right, let's see what comes through for Brianna. I like these kind. Sometimes. And then sometimes I get the room and everybody's like, well, is there love coming in? I'm like, but you said whatever comes through. Let's see. All right, let's see. Take charge. All right. Be responsible and step into a leadership role. All right. Everything is temporary, divine timing. So whatever you're dealing with right now, I could give you a reading without the cards. I can give a lot of, a lot. That's usually how I read, by intuition, just drops. Everything is temporary, divine timing. All right. So if you're going through something right now, or even if you're in a fight with somebody, or if something's going on, just think about how quickly we all change our moods. Think about how quickly something can change in your life. Sometimes when we're younger, we can't step back. But as you get older, like these wise sages like myself, you start to take a look and you start to realize when you get sucked into drama, you start to realize that if I just back up and don't say anything, this shall pass really quickly. And everything in our life is just temporary. Everything is always moving. Everything is always changing. And the more we can let go and allow it to change, the faster it will happen. But we tend to want to get sucked into the drama because some of us are addicted to drama, or it makes us feel like we're alive, right? Oh, we got this going on. I'm important. Let's do da 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 da. That's oh my god, the house is burning, the sky's falling, right? Next thing you know, something that could have lasted a day is lasting 6 months. You could have gotten an argument with somebody and it could have been over in an hour, but now it's lasting 4 weeks, or you end up getting blocked. Just stop. Just stop in the moment. It's hard sometimes when you just want to, but you got to back up and just say, you know what? If I don't want this to get anywhere, if I don't want to be in this, I don't like what's showing up for me. Take a step back and watch it go by. Unless, of course, it's something that you really, really have to confront, take care of, do. But you've got to weigh that out. Is this worth it? Is this drama? Do I really care? Do I really believe this? The hardest thing to do is to take a step in the current moment and go, is this really true for me? Is this person really thinking this? Do I really think this? Or am I just getting sucked in by an emotion? All right. So you are getting that everything is only temporary, divine time. And it's time to take charge of your life, of your emotions, of whatever, of the situation. And you decide how you're going to navigate through the waters. Sash, I think I saw you. You are on the list, so I will. I think you're the one that I'm ending with, the one that came through. So yes, you are registered, and thank you. All right. So let's see. Let's pull a couple more cards for you. I also got know your limits and boundaries too. And when you constantly feel like you're doing things against your will, you know, oh God, here I go again, or I'll do it this one time, or you got to stop doing that. You got to set your boundaries and stick to them. I've got the Knight of Swords. Cut through the bullshit. Stay focused and move forward. Stay focused on what's important. Making quick decisions and going with your intuition too. Knowing you got to just move forward and cut through any drama in your life. Sorry, guys, I ain't got time for this. This is moving forward with a purpose and clearing out anything that is just, you know, the he said, she said, oh my God, this, and that, and this, and that. Nobody knows what the fuck anything. All right, so stop listening to people. The Hierophant. As I say that, you guys are here listening to me. Leveling up, ascension. Knowing your values and standing true to your own beliefs and your boundaries and limits. There could be some good news coming your way with that Knight of Swords. No, this is Sash. Sasha's different. But thanks, Susie. Yeah, this is a new person. Sasha, welcome. All right, I have Jennifer, I have Amy P, and then I have Sash. All right, so Jennifer, we checking in on Taurus, right? Checking in on Taurus. I'm going to assume all right, so see, I was confused. You said for whatever comes through, and then wasn't I not right? Now a love question came through. All right, I'm gonna have to do Jennifer. That I should have went with my intuition on that one. I should have known. All right, will I get a reconciliation with Tommy by the end of the month? I see the Fool card. I'm getting a fresh start. All right, so possibly. We were supposed to go to the electric forest together, but don't know if that'll happen. And I should go to New York with my friend instead. Yes, you should. Wheel of Fortune. All right, you got to go with your friend. Go to your friend with New York, all right? Because Ace of Swords here is showing, you know, there's possibility for communication and a fresh start. But you don't want to stop your plans going with your friend. That would just, you got to keep rolling with it. You got to keep doing your life and not put your life on hold for this reconciliation. Because what if the reconciliation happens the day after Electric Forest and you miss both? So the answer is yes, you will reconcile, but yes, go to New York with your friend instead. All right, Jennifer. All we're checking in on Taurus for Jennifer. Yes, you're welcome. Susie Q, is there a huge lag in my chat? Do you feel like there's a lag in the chat? Or are people just further back in the live? All right, we're looking at Taurus. I got the Knight of Pentacles. You're welcome, Clubhead. I've got the Hanged Man, so you're still kind of in limbo here. I got the Four of Swords, so I'm seeing relax here when it comes to Taurus. I don't know. You didn't send a question, so I'm just assuming that you want Taurus, a check on Taurus. The Knight of Pentacles is their position, so it shows that they're moving towards you. It's just not moving as fast as you want it to, and I know that sucks. The Hanged Man, though, is asking you to look at it in a different perspective. Focus, change your perspective. Change your perspective on them wanting to, focusing on seeing them want to come to you so fast, wanting to be with you. All right, we can talk more about that with Manifesting Tomorrow and the membership. But this is really about putting yourself in their shoes now and seeing that through their eyes, not just through yours. All right. All right, so the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords is telling you to relax a little bit, sit back and meditate. Meditate and clear your head. You've got to surrender and let go. All right, I am seeing the Moon card showing fears and anxieties come up for you. But I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles, which is showing success. That is a card of success. And I'm getting the King of Cups there. So I'm seeing feelings growing for you, and there's still a connection there. All right. And the Three of Cups is showing that you're still on a timeline for the outcome to be the Three of Cups, which is a reconciliation. All right, so let me know what you think. So Brianna, I don't know if there's a lag in the live, but I did 2 readings for you because the first one said whatever comes out, and I just knew that there had to be something more. So I did a second one to answer that question about going to Electric Forest or New York. And the answer was going to New York with your friend. All right, Jennifer, let me know if that helps. All right. Can I ask if a past Aquarius and I will be in a relationship? Let's see. We're looking at a past Aquarius. Will you guys be in a relationship? Thank you, Eric, for being here. That's my ex-husband's name. Every time I see you come in, I'm like, Eric? Like, what are you doing here? And Tito's his dad's name. Eric and Tito are here. I mean, this is all AI. This is, my ex-husband and his dad, even though his dad's passed. And Tito was my dog's name too. All right. Will past Aquarius and I be in a relationship? Ace of Wands, potential. I got the 10 of Wands. I got the King of Swords. There's your Aquarius. All right, so thinking about a new start. 5 of Cups, you got to let go of something that's holding you back here. So either you're in this energy of fear, right? Not thinking, worrying, feeling sorry or whatever. But you got to let go of something because it looks like Aquarius is thinking about you. The 10 of Wands, the Ace of Wands is looking like a potential new start here. Page of Pentacles. So we are seeing a possibility of getting to know each other or building something solid. So maybe working on a relationship. And your Aquarius showed up in the reading. That's the card for Aquarius. All right, Sash, and then we are done. I got to get going. I am Cancer Sun and have a crush on an Aries Sun. How does the Aries Sun feel about me? Any advice for the connection? All right. We're looking at Aries, their feelings, and then you. You're welcome. Don't think he's busy with other people, Amy. You gotta be like, nah, he's on. He's only thinking about me. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So we're looking at Cancer and Aries. Now you got the Three of Wands here, overall energy. Right. So we got the Five of Cups. We got the Page of Swords, feelings. And we got the Six of Wands here. So they're interested in you, but it seems as though they're still thinking or they're getting over somebody from their past. The Ace of Pentacles is showing a possibility here for the two of you to get something going, have a fresh start together. You're the Six of Wands, the way they view you too. So they either think you're attractive, they recognize you, they like you, they like getting your attention. It's you got the energy of this could turn out successful. All right. So the Page of Swords is showing their feelings are they're curious about you, or they're interested, or they're wondering what you're up to, or they want to talk to you. But right now the Five of Cups is showing they're feeling bad or feeling guilty about something or grieving something or someone. Strength card is saying stay strong. This is a bond that may grow stronger over time. And this is about maintaining, no matter what, maintain your composure. Stay cool. Stay cool with your Aries. Right? The Nine of Pentacles here is showing success as well too. We have the Three of Wands is showing there could be a little bit of a waiting period, but we see connecting, getting to know each other, or talking to one another. So you guys talking a little bit more. There is communication coming in. But there is progress. There's chance for growth here with you and an Aries. So that is what I got for you. Hello, Angela. And thank you, Sash, for being here. Appreciate you. You've got the Sun card underneath Three of Wands. So expect the best because we see romance here. We see a possibility of a date, hanging out. So expect the best. Stay confident with that Six of Wands. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to let you go, and I will see my members tomorrow in membership. I will have Libra, Scorpio, Sag up tomorrow, and I will see you Wednesday, maybe with Alex. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully, if not, maybe this weekend. But I will have Alex on here again, and thank you to my moms. Thank you, Susie Q. Thank you to all my members. Thank you for everybody that shows up here for the super chats every Monday and Friday. I will be back on Friday as well after the All Signs to do super chat. So take care, guys. Have a great week. Remember, the new moon is coming up. Set your intentions and know that, we are going to have the dark moon before, we're moving into that tonight, moving in. So there could be some, emotions, So just, get some popcorn. I don't know, watch a movie. Try not to argue with anybody. I love you guys. Take care.